right, everyone, welcome to Cyclone Soccer as we are watching the high school girls play Tri-Center, as Tri-Center just had a throw in and it is cleared by the Cyclone defense. It's going to be another throw for the Tri-Center as they go in, toss through the middle, but looks like it is now cleared by Cyclones out onto the wing, being brought up.
Schwiezo going down the line. She's got some space. A couple Cyclones filling the backside.
Ooh, a nice shot, but up and over. Also, looks like she could have missed. Maybe did a little pass into the middle.
She had a couple girls open in the center. Could have been an easy square pass.
But it's so tempting when you're ahead of the defense and to go ahead and take that shot.
As a forward, when you have a chance, you take it.
Yep. A little controlled passing, now stolen by Tri-Center. Tri-Center's now slowly bringing it up to their midfields.
Tri-Center with a good through ball to the backside.
Got a nice first touch, cross it to the center.
Grace Albertson comes out to pick it up.
Nice little push by Tri-Center, but was able to be stopped by the defense. Nice play by the goalie. Looks like Cyclone's midfielders are pretty strong. Nice little step there. Didn't quite get enough on the ball.
Both teams look to be keeping their spacing pretty well right now. See how that goes through the game as things get a little more hectic.
It was a nice throw by the Cyclones. Oh, they keep play. Player fell, but keep on their continued play. Good call by the ref. It is a throw in by the Cyclones. Number 4. Madison Kiergaard now up to nice cross into the center.
It'll be out for Harlan's first corner. It'll be a little trouble. It looks like Tri-Center has a little more height for defense.
Yeah, that's nice play right to the middle, right? Good ball. Just a little too much over the top.
It's a good ball in from Anderson on the corner.
Tri-Center doing a little controlled passing, doing an excellent job, keeping their triangle going. Push back a little bit, now moving. Oh.
It's a good steal.
Nice steal.
Schwiezo there.
Schwiezo brings it up. She's got 2 in the middle. She shoots for herself again to the outside of the net. Just missing 2 Cyclone players in the center again.
It looks like Schwiezo has quite a bit of pace out there. See if Harlan keeps attacking down that wing and maybe gets the ball across. Good step by the Harlan defender. Be out for a Tri-Center throw. Harlan seems to be controlling the midfield pretty well at this point.
It seems like the midfielders are pretty strong here for Harlan and really kind of controlling that center of that field.
It's a nice flick by Tri-Center wing.
Tri-Center taking their time, moving it up. Now it's a nice through ball. Now it's a foot race between the defender and Tri-Center. A little bump, but that's part of soccer, and a nice clear by 22 for Harlan. Angie throw, but an easy pickup for the goalie, Grace Alberson.
Looked like Tri-Center was expecting somebody to make a run to the center there that never came.
Yeah, it looked like the girls were expecting it to come more to the outside and kind of stood there.
Schwezo gets the steal and she's off again.
Yep, another nice run. She's got a little break.
It's a good closeout from the Tri-Center defender. It's an unlucky touch off Schwezo for a Tri-Center throw.
A deep clear for Cyclone defense there. Put a little more on the ball than I think she was expecting.
Yeah, she definitely made solid contact.
Yeah, she did. Again, Cyclone's pushing the ball up.
It's a good pass into the middle.
There you go,
That's a
another
good
through
poke
ball.
through.
Schwezo takes another shot. Nice stop by the...
She scores.
Scored.
Scores in the top right corner.
It looked like it went off that top bar at first, but yep, got the score.
That's a good near post finish by Schwezo. And that's a good ball through by the Harlan forward.
Well, Schwezo's had about 5 shots on that side, so it looks like that would be a place that they could keep pressuring.
Yeah.
She got to step on that D-back, or that defensive back there. Tri-Center trying to push it up, get it up there. But again, the Cyclone midfielders doing a fantastic job getting that ball turned.
Looks like they have good support defense throughout the midfield. And looks like Kiergaard is fouled.
Nice through ball. Just
Harlan forward's not really expecting it to get through, so no one was running.
again, defense, turn the ball back. Tri-Center's trying to get it turned towards their direction. Another, nice stop with the defender.
It's a good step across by Miller to cut that ball out, because 22 for Tri-Center was in if that got through.
Yep.
Brought down really well by Torniton, I believe it was, and we're going back out to Anderson. She can get there.
Yep. Anderson, nice stop on the corner. Kicks it back out. Tornson gets the ball turned.
Looks like Harlan may not have the size, but their speed is definitely keeping them in possession battles. Schwezo's out wide.
Again, nice through
That's
ball
a
with
great
Schwezo.
ball, but she's offside on the backside. It's a great pass from Schwezo.
Yep. She didn't look like she about a half step ahead. It's a little hard when you see the ball coming and you just want to break on it.
Yeah, timing your run is hard because you never know when they're going to decide to pass it. And Harlan gets the ball.
Again in the center. Nice pass out.
It's a good save by Harlan to keep it in.
Again, Harlan's midfield has done a great job at kind of controlling this game so far, keeping that ball turned our direction. A nice throw.
Over the defense.
Over the defense.
Will be out for a corner. Should be a corner. They're going to call a goal kick. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought it was a corner also. It looked like it came off the top of Tri-Center's defender's head. But
yeah,
again, that's a easy miss for the side judge. And
yeah, I saw a head and a shin. But again, they're human. They make mistakes. Just got to deal with it. It's a good ball through by Tri-Center, but Harlan's there to keep it out.
The defenders are doing a great job not taking off, but forcing Tri-Center to stay behind them.
Yeah, they're a little reactive, but they're getting to the spots well.
Short kick by Albertson, but
Schwiezo takes it off the Tri-Center midfielder's foot. She's still with it.
She's still with it, still fighting through, staying with. The Tri-Center's defender was able to get it turned around.
It's a good turn, but they can't keep the ball.
Oh. Kind of a deep kick. Tri-Center's battling through. A little bit of a crash in the defense. It will be a free kick for Cyclones. Looks like Tri-Center's striker or forward tried to kind of run through two defenders and took them both out while they could have control of the ball. So
yeah,
that was a pretty easy call for the center ref.
Tri-Center's had a couple good looks from combination play, but they seem to be trying to force it over the top to let their strikers run onto it, even though Harlan shows a bit more speed. Tri-Center pushing down the wing. That's a good ball into the middle.
In the clear for Cyclone defense. We'd like to see her just kind of hold it and turn it because she didn't have anybody behind her, but as a defender you don't always know that when your back's turned, so
that's you got to rely on your teammates for communication there.
Otherwise that's always a safe play because we've been kind of controlling the defense. Again, nice throw for Tri-Center, trying to set up some of their control passing. Then they're sending it back up over the top. I agree with you there. That's really where it looks like that kind of their bread and butter play here.
Would have been nice to see him drop it back to the defender and try and work it back up, but yeah, they keep going straight over the top.
Yep.
Albertson with a good kick down the side.
Very nice. And then another control.
Good touch from Anderson.
Back out to Schwiezo.
Would have liked to see that ball inside the defender there, but still a good pass out wide.
Staying with it. Then got two across. Sends to the center. Again, just one touch too many there.
Trying to settle it. Got to try and shoot that first time.
Yep. Again, that's kind of tricky if it takes a little bounce off that turf. That's the one thing playing on turf. The ball does like to bounce a little bit more.
And Harlan's field does have some rubber clumps on it from the turf, so it's not the smoothest of turfs.
Again, over the top. Yep, striker was offside.
Harlan playing quite the high line right now.
Yes, they are. They were clear up by. They were almost to the.
They were about midfield. And Harlan's got two subs coming on. Looks like number 19. Adrian Earlbeck, and number 14, Cassie Anderson.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keast Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Paulie Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Cool Gold 105.3 FM, KNOD in Harlan, Iowa.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
Cyclones, if they get a good clear kick up over the top.
That was a good ball.
Just needed, if it would have cleared that last defender, would have been a nice break for Cyclones on that. Again, Cyclones take control to get the ball turned.
It'll be interesting to see if Harlan can keep up this pace, because they are pushing pretty hard right now.
Yep. Madison Kiergaard has covered the one side of the field to the other. Playing that center mid, you do an awful lot of running.
And that's a good out by Harlan's defense.
But it will be a throw by Tri. Be interesting if Tri Center just dumps it real quick or goes over the top again.
Looked like she had a good run going there, just didn't put enough on the throw. That's a good look through the middle.
Yep.
Cut out by Harlan.
Oh, Kiergaard just went to clear it out and just didn't have had her head down just enough to.
Probably needed to make that pass one touch sooner.
Yep. Again, it's always easy for us to say because we get to see everything at once.
We can see the whole field. They're just seeing what's in front of them.
Yep. It's going to be another throw for our Cyclones as they work their way down the field.
Just a good, slow, methodical. That's a good attempt on the turn.
Should be another throw for Harlan. Harlan's doing a great job just slowly bringing this ball down, staying in control.
And that
one,
they'll give it. Nope.
I thought they'd give it to Harlan. It looked like it was off Tri-Center's was the last touch. But
yeah, that was a hard one to see for the ref, though.
Yep.
Oh, Center's going to overrule him and give it to Harlan. He must have saw that last touch.
Harlan, nice throw into the middle, a little break. I think the girls were thinking it was going down the side a little bit there. Weren't quite ready to just take off going. Oh, misread.
Yeah. Tri-Center seems to be getting a little frustrated from the Harlan press.
Oh, a through ball. Now it is a foot race. The defender trying to make the turn, then just clears it. Good job clearing it before.
Good job by Miller finding the defender on her back to keep her from the ball.
Keeping her back there and clearing it out rather than letting it roll down.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what Tri-Center tries to do with this. Throw it again in the middle, a touch, then a cross, but I think that was actually meant to be more of a shot, but turned into a cross.
It looks like Tri-Center really, they get a few girls over the ball, but only has one of them run on the throw.
Yeah. And I'm just not a little different setup because none of them are breaking for the ball or even moving for that position. So
yeah.
Again, Harlan's doing a slow, methodical march, throw-ins down, taking their time. Quick dump to Suizo. Suizo gets it turned, kicks it up, but it'll be an easy pickup for the goalie. Keegan Cunningham for Tri-Center. Oh, no.
Harlan just right there in the midfield, finding all the spaces to defend.
Yeah, they just keeping their space. I like how the girls are staying spread out, where it was easy to trying to kind of bunch up a little bit, making the passes shorter, but they're keeping their space wide here again. Suizo to the outside,
Oh,
Just couldn't get her.
comes off the foot wrong. Couldn't
Yep.
get around it. That was a good look, and I think she had the right idea. Got a few subs.
Looks like number 30.
20 for Harlan.
20.
Lily Scheckinger, and then Carly Tornaton's coming back on. And number 4 coming on, Danica Hoden for Tri-Center. It's a good find by the keeper from Tri-Center in the midfield. Good turn. But there's Kiergaard again. Chasing it down.
Chasing it down. She's been everywhere on this field. It'll be interesting if Kiergaard can keep that pace the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, 20 minutes left in the first half. You might want to look at getting her a quick break.
Yep. Especially since your defense is playing so well. Can throw in for the Cyclones. So again, it'll be.
Can't quite get the turn on it. Off.
Looks like it was off Cyclones this time. On the far side of the field.
That's a good look for a turn by Tri-Center, but Ivy Stevens dropped in for the steal.
Tried for got the deep over the top. Getting another foot race. Miller keeping the
forward on her back. She's doing a really good job of shielding the ball on those over the top.
Yes, being able to outrun outrun Tri-Center again. Here it is. Oh, Tri-Center's now making a push. But again, nice turn by the Cyclone defense. Again, just controlling that ball.
I think it's just the constant pressure that Tri-Center's just getting frustrated on the ball.
Yeah, because they're trying that over the top and it's just not working for them. It was kicked out by Tri-Center, so it's a throw. Oh, came off the foot wrong of the Cyclone, so Tri-Center's now got the ball about the 20, working their way down. Again, the single player just making that cut, trying to send it into the middle to the forwards, but defense of the Harlan is just cutting them off.
I think it's easy for Harlan's defense to read. I mean, they've got the one girl that's running and everybody else just stands.
Yep.
As a coach, you like to see someone checking two, someone going away.
We kind of like that little changing out, but there isn't. Not quite sure what Tri-Center's play is.
Good look by Anderson to try and get that ball through the middle. Just good positioning by the Tri-Center defense. Be out for a Tri-Center throw. A little better combination off the throw, but
yeah, here's again Tri-Center trying to make something happen. Oh, little
incidental kick, but still a foul, and
Yep.
Harlan will have a kick coming out.
I think the center ref's done a good job at calling what he needs to call, allowing some things to still play that have been pretty simple.
Yeah,
Keeping players safe.
as a former player, you like to see a little bit of the contact
Again,
slide. Miller doing a great job shielding the Tri-Center forward off the ball. Seems to be getting very frustrated.
yep. That would have been right there, would have been one where kind of letting that one go because Harlan definitely had control of that one. That slowed their turn here. Again, free kick for Cyclones.
It's a good find out wide.
Yep.
Like to see a little better touch there, but Harlan still keeps possession.
Cyclones, nice little turn, battling it up.
It was a good attempt on that cut. Tri-Center just kept good defensive position.
Getting a little bit of a size there change too between Tri-Center and Tomlinson.
Just a bit of miscommunication there.
Again, over the top by Tri-Center. Kind of a wild kick for Tri Center, trying to get it back over the top. Nice turn again by the Cyclones, but ooh, nice foot out by Tri Center. A little bit of defense there. There we go. Cyclones got take control.
Ooh, and that's a good tackle from number 10.
Yes, it was.
Forces the clear off the Cyclones for a Tri Center throw.
Again, not sure. Tri Center still keeping it down on their end. Nice cross in the middle, but the defense, Cyclone defense was there. Nice clear up the field. But Tri Center looks like they got turned. Oh, no.
It's a good steal by Ivy Stevens.
Ivy Stevens sends up Suizo. Suizo's got a step.
You got a girl on the backside if she can see her.
If she can see her, but it looks like, again.
And, you know, from up here, we can't hear. I don't know if they're talking to her, letting her know that she's backside, but Suizo's had a couple opportunities. Maybe Coach Boyson will point that out at the half, or if he can get a sub off that. She's got some easy passes across the middle.
Yes, because they've definitely, we had that one there. And again, it's easy for us up here because we're not the one sprinting down the field with the open, looking one-on-one.
Yeah. Again, that's where communication from your teammates helps, but...
Yep. And we can't tell if they're yelling down to her. Again, Ivy Peterson looks like, again, got out to Suizo. Suizo tried to cut it across. A nice stop by Tri Center's defense. Tri Center bringing it up. A little bit of a bump play. And they... Looks like Kiergaard is...
Are they calling the foul on Kiergaard?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I'm not sure that the foul would have been on Kiergaard, but...
I wouldn't have necessarily called that either because Kiergaard was playing the ball.
I mean, unless they stopped it because they saw her head hit the turf. Harlan with a good clear up to Torniton. A little time bringing it down, but she gets a good drop. And just tries to get it to her attackers, but splits the two of them to the Tri Center defender.
And nice send up by the defense. Just, I think our forwards have made so many sprints up, they've kind of a little slower this time breaking on that ball.
Looks like, yeah, Harlan's got a sub ready. Looks like Marissa Schmidt's coming in. Give Ava Miller a break. She's been doing a lot of work at the back. And it looks like Kiergaard's actually dropped back out of the midfield.
Which I'll give her a little bit of a breather there.
Harlan going quick on the throw. Oh, that's a good throw into the middle.
Tri Center's D's trying to turn it, and nice control again. Send it. Cyclones still trying to keep it down on this end. The throw for Cyclones.
I'll tell you what, the work rate of the Cyclone forwards is just non-stop.
Yes, they've been tacking that ball. It shows in the amount of shots, or the shots on goal we've had. A nice crossover.
Good turn.
Nice turn. I think that was Ivy Peterson. Another send through. Oh, just off the foot of a Cyclone, but Tri Center was able to clear it.
It's a tough ball to get onto with your right foot.
Tri Center bringing it up.
That's a good layout by
number
10. But Kiergaard's back, and she gets a decent clear. Looks like Harlan's gonna get to it maybe.
A little, Tri Center, a little bit of a battle there for it. Tri Center sends it up. But where defender again was Kiergaard, sent it back up the side, so we are back into the center. And it looks like Tri Center's plan is to keep going right up the center, so they must.
Yeah, when you have the ball on the near sideline, you'd like to see that backside wing or mid fill in the center, and she's just not.
A deep shot, but an easy stop for Grace there.
Not too many tough shots for Albertson to handle back there so
No,
far, because Harlan's defense is just
they've
smothering the attack right now.
nice push.
Looks like
Anderson bringing it up the far side. Got Suizo in the middle, and Peterson. Nice little turn, waiting to.
I'd like to see some support from the
Yeah.
Harlan midfielder defense.
There you go. Midfield was a little slower on getting to her.
And Anderson's going to bring it wide. She gets the steal.
A little bit of bump and push. Kind of like to see that one just kind of play out a little bit. It wasn't.
You like to, but it looked like she might have extended her arm.
Yeah,
a
I think
little
that's
bit,
what
and
the call was, because she did extend her arm.
That's a good ball in.
It was.
Tornaton just can't get. Oh, she's going to take it off the Tri-Center defender's
Nice.
foot.
She's got two in the center.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice play. Defender went off the goalie's hand into her face, but then she was able to get dive back on it.
I think Harlan got a little comfortable thinking she was going to catch it. Not quite ready to pounce on it. I like to see the defender bring it down there. Out for a Tri-Center throw.
Up the sideline, but the defender, yeah, I would like to see the defender kind of settle it and bring it up, take at least a touch and then kick rather than trying to boot it.
And Anderson's fouled in the center of the field. It's number 20 for Harlan. Lily Scheckinger seems to be predominantly right-footed. Might like to see her out on the right side of the defense, make it a little easier on her. But she's still doing well out there. Right now, from up here, it seems like Harlan's midfield's getting a little disconnected from the defense and the forwards.
Yeah, there's a little bit of too much space. I think they're missing Kiergaard being in that center. Used to her running. It looks like they're used to her running from side to side.
Yeah, it looks like Miller's coming back on, and that'll push Kiergaard back up the field. Good settle by Schwiezo. She's got a couple runs through if they make them. Tri-Center just having a little trouble on the ball right now. Be out for a Cyclone throw.
But again, there's a big gap between the forwards and the midfield here.
Anderson playing it into Schwiezo. That's a good square ball.
Nice.
Stevens can't quite get a control on it, and Tri-Center pushes out. It's like Tri-Center might have gotten away with a little bit of a push on Kiergaard there, but
they're pushing up the side, but it looks like Harlan's
defense is just recovering very well right now.
Swarmed her. Nice little push. One would like to see her get it off her foot. One more right there.
That's
nice through.
See if Tornaton. She's not going to catch it.
No, she wasn't. I don't think she was expecting it to come quite that fast to her.
And that ball just rolls really well on this turf.
Yeah.
Good steal by Anderson. Stevens just can't quite control it.
Try to do a deep clear. Tri-Center again. Now trying to push up through the middle.
That's a good ball.
Nice ball through, and Albertson got there. Nice save. Took it right off Tri-Center's foot. That was a nice save.
That number 10 from Tri-Center showing quite a bit of speed. Cassidy Cunningham. I think she got there a little quicker than Grace anticipated.
Yep.
Now it looks like number 8 coming on, Haley Good.
There should have been 2 for Harlan came on because
looks like number
Stevens came off and
16 on the near sideline. Noriega is on.
Okay, there's Tri-Center throw. Suizo, nice.
It's a good take through the middle. Just can't find the pass, but she's back onto it. Again, Tri-Center, not too many runs on that throw, but Cunningham's onto it and she's through.
She is through. It is a little more of a battle where
Miller doing a good job tracking that and getting in front of the shot.
Got her foot up on that shot. And then a little spin kick there by Tri-Center, but it was an easy stop again, right to Grace. Easy stop for her.
Pretty solid connection on that shot, though, for the spin kick.
I know. But again, this went right to her, so I think that made it easy.
Tri-Center controlling the midfield pretty well right now. But Harlan's defense just snuffing out the attack. That's a good press by Torniton there. Be out for a Cyclone throw. Anderson swings it out wide.
Nice stop for Anderson.
Like to see a run going through there for Harlan, but they'll get a good press and out for a Cyclone throw. Only one person running for Harlan.
Yep, we would like to see a couple of them move, kind of separate that Tri-Center defense out.
Yeah.
Tri-Center again now pushing, looking for that shot up the middle, off the back foot of their forward.
It's a good look through, but just hits her attacker. And Scheckinger gets onto it and gets a good pass into the midfield. It's like Earlbeck slicing through the defense. Good touch by Schwezo.
Schwezo then up right to Torrington. Nice little shot.
Good save by the Tri-Center keeper. It's not quite enough on the shot. Got a little under it too much.
Yeah, made it a little easier for her. I think if it had stayed a little lower, been a little tougher in that corner.
Yeah. Unlucky touch from Tri-Center. It's out for a Cyclone's throw.
Nice right down the sideline, and it will bring down the ball. Tri-Center was unable to settle it, so it's another throw for Harlan.
Still only one run coming from the Cyclones.
Yeah. We're usually the previous throws we were seeing with at least two moving.
Yeah.
Again, Kiergaard kind of taking control of that defensive mid position there and kind of keep him at bay.
Anderson brings it down. Good drop to her defender. Anderson's doing a good job of working herself into some good spots as well. It's a good ball through.
Suizo again to the outs, tries to get to the last.
Can't quite get there.
No.
And I don't think she was expecting the pass because she hadn't quite started her run there.
No. I think she was expecting more going towards the middle.
Got a sub for Tri-Center. Looks like Becca Thayer coming on.
Short goal kick, but single touch by Thornton, but was able to turn it. Oh, now Tri-Center's got control again.
Good defense by Scheckinger there.
Yes.
But they're going to get it back wide. Scheckinger showing some speed and getting back. Oh, that's a good ball through.
Cunningham made a nice through and shot, and Grace made another stop, keeping the ball out in front of her.
That's probably Tri-Center's best look yet.
Yep.
Grace finding herself in a good position to make the save.
Yeah, for not having to really, for most of this first period, not having any action, she has done well on the stops that Tri-Center's tried to put through.
And that's a good play by the Harlan defense, getting it off Tri-Center for their throw.
Yep, I think Tri-Center wasn't quite ready for that. She was expecting it just to go out. But we'll be off Cyclones for a Tri-Center throw right into the middle of our midfield defense, and they are turning it around.
Coming into the last minute of the half. See if Harlan can get something through. Torniton going to try and get there.
little bit of a foot race, and it will be a clear by.
That's good cover by Tri-Center, but on that you might like to see the keeper come out and get onto it.
Yeah, that would have been one where she could have sent it back and got attacked, but for us it plays out well down the middle. Torrington throws nice little throw in, but couldn't get quite control there.
Tri-Center
by good
go
and
quick. That's a good step by the Cyclone defender. I think both teams are getting a little tired from the constant pressure, so you're seeing a lot of gaps where you wouldn't normally see them.
Yeah, we didn't see these. Pretty deep shot there from about the 30.
Yeah.
That was it was a clean shot, but it was an easy one for the keep. Looks like came off the keep's. Keep just kicked it up just to play out the half. So
we'll go to half with Harlan leading 1-0.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, member FDIC.
Looks like we're getting ready to kick off the second half. Take a couple seconds to thank some of our sponsors for the 2022-2023 season. United Bank of Iowa, Paulie Jones Funeral Home, and KNOD Radio. As Harlan swings the ball out wide. Torrington working with Anderson over there.
Anderson trying to make that turn. Nice little push out, but it ends up going to be a throw. Also, thank you to Keist Auto Center, Cyclone Lanes, and Conductix Wampler. Looks like the defense is broke again, but Tri-Center still trying to push through. A long clear for Cyclones and
be out for a Tri-Center throw. Better than a corner, but
yeah, it was pretty close there.
Yeah.
But rather have a throw than a corner. Tri-Center push, trying to get a through ball there. Nice break on the D, push up.
Tri-Center doing a good job of putting some early pressure on the Cyclone defense.
Oh, and they got it out to the outside. Couldn't get her.
That's unfortunate.
But no one on that back post, if that was...
Not sure if she was crossing it or if she was trying to chip it backside, but that was a good look and an unfortunate miscue for Harlan. Saved by an errant shot.
That's probably been their first real mistake of the game.
That defense
on defense.
Yeah, that's for sure their first. The other ones, it's just the other good opportunity Tri-Center had came from a good ball through like this one. But Miller's there to cut it out again.
Trying to get it turned, but it's going to be a throw for Tri-Center. Let's see if Tri-Center changes up their throw a little bit with who breaks again, just a single break. Tries to tap it into the middle for someone to take a shot, but no one actually broke on that ball. Nice clear by the Cyclones. So it should be a... No,
it's out for a Tri-Center. It looks like it was out before she got to it. That's a good split by Tri-Center.
Yep. But again, Miller there battling away, getting it turned.
Some good defensive help from the Cyclones.
Yeah,
a little slow getting up. Couple banging to the shin. Sometimes that leaves a little bit of a sting.
Yeah, a little cleat on the top of the foot. Never real comfortable, but kind of a high throw, but it was enough to look.
Harlan got a flick on that off the tri-center, so it'll be a Cyclone throw.
Yep. Looks like our ball boys over there can't decide who's throwing the ball in at the first time. Had a little too many going out on the field. Again, Cyclones trying to get the ball up and out, but it should be a tri-center throw here.
Yeah, Harlan's struggling a little bit. This wind seems to be keeping the ball in their half a little bit.
Tri-center making a little bit of a push. Not much help there in their center. Nice little tap through.
It's like Harlan was calling for offside, but good save by Grace Albertson.
I thought Grace kind of came, but it looked like she had time to come back onside before she touched it again. So it's not a bad call. Could have gone either way, I think, on that one.
Yeah, a lot of times in the high school referees, you see them call that offsides when it's close.
Cyclones are making their push up. Had the numbers. Tri-Center's defense kind of had them on their back heels a little bit, but was able to get kicked out. But Cyclones, again, doing their nice methodical little walk down throw-ins here.
Yeah, still only seeing one runner for the Cyclones on the throw.
Yeah. Girls, I think they just need to kind of communicate a little bit more which way, who's going which direction. Again, just a single runner. Back out, but can set up. Torton has it. Nice little push to the mid-tier guard, back up center. But I think she was expecting
looks like Stevens maybe checked to her a bit, but caught on the wrong side of the defender.
Easy done when you're not quite sure if they're going to take an extra touch or not.
Yeah.
But again,
with a good tap through, looks like she's in.
She's got a nice step. This would be a nice shot. Oh, just on the outside post. I think the goalie was able to tap it, maybe.
I think it just sliced away. They're giving a goal kick on it. I thought it maybe got a touch, but that's a good look from Schwezo. Barely missed.
So going up, that was a nice, trying to go to that lower corner. She's had some shots early in the first half with that, so keep that going. I think she'll get another one in here.
Yeah, that first half goal she picked out the near post, so tried to get that one far post. That's a good idea from the Cyclone midfield, just bad execution, and Tri-Center's got the ball back.
Tri-Center trying to push it up the center again. Not quite sure if that's where they feel like their strength is most on their team, but Cyclones have been able to pick up that. Again, Kiergaard turning it around.
A little too much dribbling from the midfield, but Kiergaard there to help get the ball back. I'd like to see a little more passing like they were doing
in
earlier.
The first half, yes. Nice turn, defense turns it. But again, just one too many touches. Will be a throw in for Harlan.
Oh, high arcing.
That was a high arcing throw. I don't know if that was because of the trying to throw in the wind. It kind of slipped out of her hand, but we had to wait a little bit for it to come down.
And Tri-Center on the ball, deep shot, but it's going to be wide of the goal. Grace Albertson sees that out pretty easily.
Yep, she didn't have to work on two. There wasn't much on that. I think she was trying to thought would have been maybe just trying to tap it a little bit. She did have another offensive player there for her.
Yeah, that could have been one where the wind just carried it out a little more. Unlucky ball out of bounds from Albertson on the goal kick, but rather see it out wide than in the middle. Kiergaard gets a touch and settles it back off Miller pass.
Tri-Center pushing up the center, looking.
It's a good step, but good defense by Lily Scheckinger getting in the way of that shot.
Torrington pushing it up the side. She's got one more. Now she should send it. Quite. There she goes. But it ended up going out. Probably could have had one more send up. And she had a player ready to run. So
Again, that's where we don't know if they're talking to each other,
Yep.
letting her know she's got a defender coming onto her.
yeah, there's no way she could have seen the defender. Here she goes again. Got another nice step. Torrington's got a nice stop, turn. Now this is a nice setup here.
Very good cut. You like
Yes.
to see that midfielder keep drifting into the midfield, separate a little bit, make it a longer pass. So.
Nice through ball to Torrington. There she goes. Now there's a through ball. Looks like Stevenson back out to the outside.
To Anderson.
Anderson's taking a shot. Oh,
Almost slipped through the keeper's hands.
But a nice follow-up. Cyclones went this time all the way. Suizo followed it all the way down to the goalie, so it almost came out of her hands again. It would have been an easy chip shot for her. Not even a chip shot, a little
Just a tap in.
tap in.
Keeper was just too quick, got back onto it. And that's a good run from the winger from Tri-Center.
Push up. Albertson comes out. An easy stop for her.
Good call from Albertson rushing out on that one.
Tri-Center trying to turn it around, but again, Cyclones defense have been swarming. They've really dropped on them.
Like to see Miller get it off her foot a little sooner there.
Yep.
Just being a defender, you don't like seeing them carry the ball up the field so far.
So because then, unless she's communicating with her midfield to move back, but Tensa looks like the size of Tri-Center is kind of able to bump our girls off the ball a little bit.
She's definitely throwing her size around a little bit.
Yep.
Looks
nothing to be overly aggressive, but just being able enough to use it, realizing that she has the size to.
Yeah, it's a good job of trying to use your body to shield.
Yep.
Just got a little aggressive with that one.
Free kick for Cyclones, but kind of went short. I don't know if that was the wind but a nice through on the side.
It's a good ball to Earlbeck on the sideline.
Earlbeck trying to fight back. It should be a throw for the Cyclones down just shy of the corner. Suizo calls for it to the outside, kicks it in. Again, the girls weren't quite, I think they were expecting Suizo to take it down one more, but nice battle here. Cyclones keeping it down.
Earlbeck trying to get it in. I don't know if that was a cross or a shot, but wide and out for a Tri-Center goal kick.
Tri-Center did keep her on her hip, so I think she's trying to get that leg turned across and made it a little tougher. So Tri-Center, Danica Holden, number 4, coming in.
For Hernandez Goldap.
Tri-Center making a quick move up pushing it out.
Cunningham with a good stop, and she's got a good run.
And a nice through ball on that one, but Miller has got her turned.
That's a good cut in from Tri-Center.
Yep. And a nice shot.
Oof, just over. That might be something Harlan's going to have to watch out for. It looks like she's got a pretty good shot.
Yes. She's got a pretty good leg from out there, and it was pretty accurate. Just went off that top bar. Yeah. I think the defender's going to have to really be aware of when she's got the ball.
Especially with this wind behind her back.
Oh, a short kick by Albertson. Kind of came off her foot.
It's a good job by Kiergaard and Miller being ready. Another foul from 10.
Yeah. I think the center ref's going to have to slow it down, maybe warn them a little bit. No card or anything, but just say, take your pace.
I mean, you got to have a talking to a little bit to get it under control.
Just keep them both safe. It's just keeping everybody safe. They're all playing aggressive.
Now, Harlan's just having a heck of a time getting the ball out with this wind. Looks like they're going to call a high kick on Tri-Center.
Yep.
Like to see Torrington check back a little bit and maybe get an easy ball on the ground out wide.
She is out wide by herself right now. Kiergaard tries to send it up the middle, where that was kind of the strength of Tri-Center.
But Kiergaard gets it back, gets a good touch to Torrington.
Torrington, nice dump back to the defender. Defender brings it up, couple touches, tries to send it through, but again, Tri-Center Steve's in position.
Miller's going to have to find her. She gave up goal side. That's never good.
But again, keep battling, keeping her on her hip. I like that by Miller. Kept her on her hip. She did not give up.
That's for sure.
Yep. Did not allow 22 to get out and get open there for Tri-Center.
22 seems to show some speed too, so it's good to see
Lucy Elner from Tri-Center she's doing a great job at breaking on that ball. Just hasn't
been able to get off Miller's hip on those runs. So
no, I'm impressed. Miller's been really being able to keep her on her hip. Up a little battle in the front, keep nice.
Good no call, and we got Schwiezo
on another nice run with a through. She's got two players coming up the middle. Nice turn, one more tap out. Oh, I think she was trying to go a little more in the middle, but
looks like Ivy Stevens got a little ahead of the play.
Yep. And the mids didn't make it quite up there yet on that run.
Now Tri-Center with the push. Scheckinger with good defense out wide, but gets beat on the second battle.
Again, that's where Tri-Center's size is kind of played into that. They got a little bit longer legs.
It looks like they're going to call another foul on 10. It looked like just a clattering of bodies, nothing intentional.
No. Again, just kind of battling it out, playing, but I like keeping it safe on that one. Too many people were on the floor on that. Nice kick up by Kiergaard. Torrington, little quick touch.
Looks like a sweep of the leg after the pass, and you're going to have another free kick for the Cyclones.
Looks like, little shoe tie. Looks like it came undone. Probably a cleat got caught up in those shoelaces. Got a couple substitutes for the Cyclones.
Yeah, not quite yet. I think they'll get them on the next.
Well, on the next one.
I like to see Harlan work a pass off the free kick. They seem to just try and kick it long up top, but the wind is just too much right now.
Yeah. Inadvertent trip by Kiergaard.
It's out for should be a Tri-Center.
Should
throw.
be yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, I think they
Tri-Center.
Yep.
Harlan trying to get away with a sneaky one.
Yeah.
Can't blame him.
The side judge did point the wrong way, and I think his attention was it was supposed to be Tri-Center and an easy shot, but
almost squeezed through her leg.
Squeezed through her leg. I think it took Grace by surprise. She kind of had it in her hand, but it rolled right between her legs, but was able to sit down on it.
As a keeper, as long as you save it, that doesn't matter how pretty it is.
Suizo trying to send it through up the middle. Still, Cyclone's got it. Nice play. Kicked back out to her. Should be a throw for the Cyclones. Here comes number 12, Marissa Schmidt. And
14, Cassie Anderson coming on.
Yeah, going for the throws for the Cyclones.
Schwiezo's been pushing it down the wing. You'd like to see her maybe cut inside and keep the defender on their toes a little bit.
Yeah, she's kind of had that, but she has that step on that Tri-Center defender, so I can see why she likes to.
Oh, absolutely. Looks like Tri-Center has been sliding their center defender out to help keep that for a second defender, and Harlan gets the turnover. It's a good ball into the middle to Kiergaard.
Kiergaard plays off. They'll dump out to the defender, comes up. I like seeing that. Send it. Nice little tap out. She does have, they're not looking ahead though. They do have someone on the wing a little open, but again, we get to see the whole field. They only get to see the few feet in front. Oh,
this could be trouble.
Could be a little trouble. Again, another foot race. Miller does another nice job keeping 22 on her feet. Again,
10 getting a little carried away. She might be looking to get carded or something, but the ref must not have seen that one.
Another through ball. This should be an easy scoop for Albertson, and let's just slow it down a little bit. Let the Cyclones get into place.
Tried a good directional header from Tri-Center, but Kiergaard there to read it.
Again, Suizo up the side and got a step. Whoop, looks like Tri-Center's She does.
She
Little
gets
bump.
around her.
Got around her. Nice shot, but should be a corner.
Nope.
Call a goal kick. I thought it would be one because it looked like she kind of tripped her up going down on that.
Yeah. Try center getting a little physical after the ball's going away. It'll be that one.
It'll be interesting.
Like maybe it could have been something, but good to see a no call there.
Yeah, no one. The goalie still had it in her hand, so it wasn't complete.
Yeah.
Tri-Center now they've been a little more aggressive, getting stuff up the sides and down a little bit. But again, there's a big gap between their midfield and defense and their offense, which I think has slowed down a little bit on their offensive side because they have nobody to kick back to when they're bunched up. Kiergaard again getting in front of the ball.
Good win by Kiergaard.
She has been really has impressed me in being able to be in position. Again, good no call. This could be a little off header and another nice play. Oh, Tri-Center just misses the bounce for the Cyclones helped that.
Good job by the Cyclones of staying with it, forcing it away. Got lucky at the swing and a miss by the Tri-Center attacker.
Yep. Yeah, it looked like Miller was trying to get a nice little header going back in our directional header, but again,
that's what you like to see from Albertson off the goal kick, is a pass out wide.
Yeah.
Not in the air. And that's a good job by the Cyclone defender.
Okay, keeping her in front, little battle down there. I wouldn't mind seeing Albertson come out a little bit farther and just roll it out to her defender and let this kind of, again, controlling it, but again, style and a little bit of wind, right? Especially because of the wind. She's not going to be able to kick anything high and get it deep anyway. So everything high has been short because of the wind. Tri-Center here is, again, trying to push it up, but again, a nice push on the midfielders battling up. There we go.
Tri-Center showing a little good bout of possession right now. Harlan's able to finally get it up the field.
Right idea for that throw in, but his Tri-Center's D was in position. Yeah, number 10's kind of figured out that she can be a little more physical. Been using that. Nothing wrong. I mean, not playing.
That's a good ball through. That could be trouble. See if
Albertson, ooh, a little playoff.
A little hesitation from Albertson. I think she just couldn't decide whether to come out or not.
Yep.
Gets it out for a throw, so that was big.
That was a nice play but nice kicking it out for the throw rather than the corner.
Yeah.
Again, Tri-Center trying to turn. Albertson again. I wonder if that wind's playing a little bit, but Tri-Center's also getting a little more shots in this half.
I definitely think it's the wind that's helping them. They're giving them a little more confidence to shoot, that they'll get more on it.
Yeah, because it's been coming a little harder than their previous in the first half.
Anderson chooses to go to the middle with that one, and Tri-Center sees it out. Kiergaard, good drop to her support.
Nice through ball.
Good ball through.
Now it's Suizo's got it.
Looks like they called
offside.
Unfortunate as Suizo puts it in the back of the net.
But I'm thinking he waved his flag a little early on. I think he was thinking Peterson because Suizo was still, but we don't know. Again, we're from up here. We can kind of see.
We're also at a bit of an angle, so he's got that straight line sight.
It was hard to tell. Suizo might have been just a little ahead. But again, I like seeing the aggressiveness of the Cyclones. Still attacking it, even if there is that chance. You never know if they're going to call it.
Play to the whistle. That's what you coach from.
You keep attacking. You never know. Don't just assume that you're going to get called offside. You just keep going. If they don't blow the whistle, you just keep going. Because that would have been a one-on-one for Suizo and the goalie. Again, Kiergaard battling it up in that center. Get some help from the defender, sends it up. Now got it on the floor, outside.
She's got Stevens in the middle, just can't get it to her. And Harlan having trouble controlling the ball.
Another nice through ball. This might be a little bit more of a battle to step on the for a nice shot to the outside and right through Albertson's hands. That would have been a tough one to decide.
It was a good ball through. Just Harlan's defense might be a little tired, and it was a good shot back across Grace. Caught her flat-footed, couldn't quite get there.
Yep.
That stems from just a couple missed touches from Harlan's midfield, allowing a loose ball to roll through.
Yeah. And, and the defense has been playing up, which has allowed us to play aggressive. And I think we just got caught there, not taking anything away from Tri-Center or the shot by Elsner. She did a great job playing that through. Here again, Tri-Center pushing it through. Again, I think the wind has kind of helped in this, allowing some aggressiveness coming this way.
Unfortunate play from Albertson. She couldn't decide if she should let it go or catch it, and off her hand and out for the corner.
And you know what, Albertson, she's only a sophomore, still learning the goalie. Goalie's a hard spot. You're the hot box all the time.
Yeah, I would never play that position.
Yep.
And it looks like Cunningham's starting to take some shots from a little deeper too.
And with that wind, she's got the leg to do it. With that wind, kind of helps. Tri-Center still trying to control. It looked like the Cyclone defense was able to get turned, but it should be a goal kick. Cunningham kind of kicked it to the outside.
You wonder if Harlan might need to get a couple subs in here, see if they can get some players some rest for a few minutes. Because it looks like just some tired legs and not getting good touches on the ball. It's a good pass to Good in the middle. She's going to get it wide to Torniton.
Oh, it looked like she was meant to take a little tap back, but ended up playing through. Again, the defense, Albertson does come out this time.
There's a good read by Albertson coming out for that one. You like to see her roll it right here on this near side defender.
So trying to kick it up, that would have been an easy roll out.
That looked like off maybe Tri-Center's foot. The ref didn't see it.
So.
Oh. Calling off subs. The ref did see it, so it will be a Cyclone throw. You got Kayla Anderson and Adrian Earlbeck coming on for the Cyclones. Give Schmidt and Haley Good a little breather. But there you go again. There's no runs on the throw.
No runs, and it went right to a defender. Yeah, and right now she could dump it right out to Kiergaard. Kiergaard is completely wide open, but they're looking down the side, and no brakes on it. You almost want to yell out or tap on that window, hey, throw out to the center, because Kiergaard has nobody. Akers, she could run.
They look pretty set on methodically working it up off of touches out right now.
But hey, if that's what the coaches are wanting, they're doing exactly what their coaches. Oh, there she goes. She sees it now.
Now she sees Anderson in the middle. He finds it to Kiergaard.
Kiergaard plays it out wide. Another nice play. Sends it through, but a little hard. So it's an easy scoop for Tri-Center's goalie.
A little better working the ball through the middle of the field from the Cyclones.
A much nicer look there. A few more touches. Another off play. Now Cunningham has got that kind of a half step, but Miller did a great job battling through. Yeah, it's another nice play for Miller, keeping that Cunningham on her hip.
Not sure if there was a little kick at the ankle there after the ball was away, but Miller went down. It looked like her feet maybe got tangled. No call, so we'll have a corner for the Trojans.
Kind of wouldn't mind seeing a kind of a Harlan player playing off that goalie a little bit. Cunningham trying to take a little chip shot up over the goalie, trying to get that defender off of the goalie a little bit more. Kind of like to see that. I think Albertson's not quite sure what to do with that.
Quick kick from Albertson. It's going to come back into her. It'll be a little easier for her to get it up, as
this would be a nice
punt it rather than off the ground.
Little tap or a roll out instead of a kick. She's just fighting the wind. That's the thing that's the only reason why. She's doing a great job. Just seeing that roll because of the wind is helping Tri-Center.
Yeah,
definitely.
But you also have to have your defenders spreading the field wide and calling for it, so that way she knows it's there.
Yeah.
Harlan there just kind of stayed tucked in their shell.
Nice through ball again. Oh, Tri-Center was able to get
it's a good touch from
good,
the Tri-Center
yes.
player. Otherwise,
got her
that
foot
was
up.
trouble.
It was going through.
Schwiezo was looking to run that one down.
Yep. Again, right up the side to Schwiezo, and it is a Tri-Center throw.
Say, it should be Tri-Center throw.
Yep. You know, Tri-Center has been a little more aggressive this half. And I like, again, I think a lot has to do with the wind.
Yeah, 100%, because Harlan's not able to get the ball up as easily, and right now some good controlled passing through.
Nice
Anderson
controlled passing, just keeping it.
Kiergaard.
Yep. Here we're pushing it up the side. Got a couple in the center.
That's a good ball.
Oh, Schwiezo right there with the score.
Great ball. That's
Great ball.
Good ball across from Earlbeck to Schwiezo on the backside.
That was a nice. She looked up, looked ahead right before she kicked it, seeing that she had it crossed perfectly across the right down the middle, and Schwiezo stayed with it instead of stopping and watching. Stayed with it, was in the right position.
And that's a great left-footed ball from Earlbeck on the backside. Keeper got caught in between two worlds as the ball was curving away from her, and easy tap in for Schwiezo.
So it does put the Cyclones back in the lead, 2-1. But here's Tri-Center making the push.
Good defense by Anderson. Anderson there.
Yeah, Anderson there.
Looks like it'd be out for a Harlan throw there. See if we can get some more players so she has a few more options.
Yeah, she doesn't really have too many options right now.
And this deep, you can't really throw it into the middle, so
no.
Just going to go right out for a Tri-Center throw, and they're going to play quick.
They're playing really quick, off the head of their Elsner for Tri-Center. Not quite. I think she was expecting more down to her feet, but we were able to get it turned around. Now kind of a back and forth between the mids and the defenders of Tri-Center and our mids of Cyclones.
That's a good ball into the middle, just kind of split the Harlan offense. Good job by Lily Scheckinger. She was running wide and calling for it.
Yep.
Albertson chose to punt it up the field, and Harlan's got the ball in the attack. Anderson getting by the defender.
The wings were calling for it to go wide early.
Yeah.
But she did have the step, so I don't necessarily blame for not quite sending it up yet, but they were kind of ready to run. Nice stop for the defense. Tri-Center now, another foot race, another going.
Albertson's coming out for it. Should be an easy gather.
Yeah.
That's one thing Tri-Center's got to watch out for on those balls through the middle, is this wind's going to push it even farther.
And that has caught them so far. Almost another nice through ball, but it kind of caught the backside of their own player. So their defense able to get turned around. Tri-Center now pushing it back up the field.
And Alexis Flaherty doing a good job keeping that in and trying to push the attack.
Kiergaard pushing it back outside.
That's good talk from Anderson to call off Schwiezo to send it through. Would have liked to see Schwiezo continue.
There you go, Schwiezo. Oh, it's not a little. Schwiezo stayed with it, trying to battle through, but
she hesitated on that run, thinking they were going to get a touch.
Kiergaard made a nice push through here. Schwiezo taking the run, caught it on her hip. She just. Oh, it should be a trip. Yes, it should be.
Was that in the box? It looked pretty close.
It looks pretty close. It's hard to tell from this corner. No, she was just on the outside.
Just on the edge of the box. So that was close.
Yep. But this could be setting someone up on the backside if you get a big enough kick.
I'd like to maybe see someone else on this, as Schwiezo has some height to get in the box.
To match up to Tri-Center, because Tri-Center has some height on that. Nice through ball.
Not a bad ball.
Not a bad ball at all. And Tri-Center tries to clear it, but it will be a throw for Harlan.
And Schwiezo the only option there, and they try to get it to her, and Tri-Center sees it away pretty easy. Good job by Anderson letting that one go out.
Yep. Let it slow down just a little bit.
And there they find Kiergaard in the middle. She just can't get a good touch on it.
And another throw in. While we're looking at this throw, got a couple other sponsors. Shelby County State Bank, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, Peterson Family Wellness Center and Aquatic Complex. Thank you guys for your support of Cyclone Sports.
It's a good step from Anderson. And Tri-Center just kind of shells it up the field. Kiergaard staying with it. Like to get back to that controlled passing she had earlier, but
yeah, I think that would, especially with this wind, there's not this.
They're going to have to work it up with good short passing.
Yep, here it is again, a call to the outside. Albertson just not quite seeing it, but I can see where, because the center has been open, where she would like to get it up there. Go back to controlled passing.
Good ball through the middle. Torrington's onto it. Tries to get it wide. Stolen,
setting it up. There's Torrington. Nice, got plenty of space down the middle. Oh,
good look inside. Just read by the defense.
Got her foot up, but
it's like Anderson came up and got the ball off that, and
then Tri-Center just sent it up as deep as they could to kind of clear it. Not a bad call. She had the right idea. It's just Tri-Center's player was able to get their foot right in that pass. Otherwise, Peterson would have had a nice shot.
It looks like it's going to be out for a Tri-Center throw. And going long over the top again from Tri-Center. The ref's definitely letting them play, and you do like to see that.
Yeah.
As long as he's keeping it under control.
Yeah, she's not extending her arm. It's more bumping, just trying to get to the ball. Here's our control passing. This is what we like to see. Pushing it up. Schweitzel wide. And she's got someone on the back post, takes a shot.
Going for that same near post shot she scored in the first half. You like to see her return the favor to the backside run that she got earlier. But we'll take the shot and out for a corner.
Again, I'd like to see Schweitzel go in for, she is going to go in for the corner.
Looks like Anderson's going out to take it.
I'd see a few more Cyclones in the box at that time, but a nice play. Torrington take a nice shot off her knee, almost slid it through. The goalie was in position, but it was a nice tap in. She's quick on her feet, so I think that kind of got the Tri-Center's defense stopped. Here's another foot race. Again, there he goes. There's Cunningham kind of holding up the player this time.
Didn't want to run her over, so held her up, which is, you like to see the sportsmanship between the girls.
Yeah, especially when they're playing. Both teams are playing really well right now and playing aggressive, so you like seeing that.
Looks like that's going to be out for a Cyclone throw. And that means they'll get a sub on. Haley Good will come on, and it looks like Ivy Stevens will take a break.
With about 5 minutes left in the game, Cyclones are ahead 2-1 yet. Trying to play that through.
Just that's a good ball through.
That was a nice.
I'd like to see Albertson come out and get on that.
I think she was thinking Miller was going to kick it out and clear it, and
little miscommunication.
Yep.
She's got Anderson here. She could roll it out to her, maybe keep a little possession. You hate to see Harlan get into the let's just clear it mentality with the 4 minutes left or so.
Because they have the numbers down here. Nice.
That's a good through ball. And a good touch inside by Earl Beck to Torrington.
Torrington's got a nice little foot race here to the corner. Played out.
Looks like it went off.
It looked like it went off the bottom of her cleat, so it should be a Tri-Center throw. Torrington tried to jump over it, just caught the bottom of her cleat.
A little deflection into the head. All right, she's all right. Out for a tri-center throw.
Anderson was just fine. I think it took her more by surprise than boom, it was right there.
I'm not even sure she was aware they threw that ball in yet.
Nope. Again, tri-center trying to put it right down the middle. That has been their success. That's nice cross.
Good ball out wide. At least it's a good idea.
Yep. Switching fields, kind of spread it out when everybody's kind of crowded on that far side. Here's tri-center though, battling through.
I don't know that I agree with the call. It looked like both girls went pretty straight up.
Yeah. She didn't throw her elbow. She didn't use her shoulder.
Hopefully 17's okay for tri-center. She's down a little bit, and they'll stop the clock so they can get her some attention.
Yeah, she bounced a little more off that turf than it was. It was a good. I mean, it was a clean collision in my call.
Challenge. It's just an unfortunate bouncing of bodies, and
which I don't mind the stoppage in the game for these type of things because you never know when they hit the turf. It's not like grass. It doesn't give that much.
Yeah.
It's good to see her sitting up.
Again, we just hoping everybody's all right in those types of collisions.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance. Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life. Experience Hanson House.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
And she's up.
She's up and moving. And she's coming off field. It's good to see her walking off.
She's holding her head. Maybe she did catch an elbow or something there incidentally, but...
Or the shoulder. They both did go up, so...
Harlan doing a good job of keeping that one in and get it up the field.
Tri-center trying to keep it moving forward, but nice turn there by the midfielder, sending it through.
He's letting it go.
I think he was thinking inadvertent.
I think he was going to call it, but saw Harlan was on the attack, so he let it go.
Off ahead of the tri-center, but Kiergaard got turned around. Nice through ball to just a half step.
It's a good inside run from Schwezo. Yeah, like you said, just a half step slow on it, and tri-center able to get it away.
She did have to get around that defender. Here's these moments where you'd like to see that controlled kick going again instead of just clearing it.
See, she keeps it in.
Nice stop.
Really and she finds Kiergaard in the middle.
Oh.
It's a good idea from Kiergaard to play it up the field one time, but just misses the connection on it.
And a through ball forward, but should be an easy scoop up for Albertson.
She's watching a little better now. She's coming out and reading the game. Again, you like to see Harlan possessed a little better. Tri-center getting called for a handball, getting a hand a little up and away there.
That's a little bit of a makeup call from the last one. You always have those occasional calls there that do that. Let's see what Harlan does with it. Kind of kicked down the center, but another control Kiergaard was able to stop it.
I like to see her get it off her foot a little sooner there.
Yep.
There we go.
Let's go. Suizo trying to play it through the center. Kind of took it off the tri-center's defender. Caught her kind of in the nose.
And this is where you like to see a little bit of, someone else come take the throw type of thing. Waste a little time.
Suizo did make that call. Nice little throw in. Looks like Tri-Center's defender, who the ball did hit her up in the face. Might got a little bloody nose here.
Yeah, she's definitely got a bloody nose.
Yep.
I'll have to get someone subbed on for her.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keist Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Family, service, community. SCSB.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Google 105.3 FM, KNOD in Harlan, Iowa.
About 45 seconds left. Harlan looking to close this one out, working it down the sidelines on the throw.
Yep, just taking their time. Nice throw into the center. Again, seeing Kiergaard wide open. Nice play up through the middle.
Good job getting it off her foot. Good ball out wide.
Torrington taps it out wide and then moves towards the center. Tri-center trying to get it turned around, but again, a nice
Good
play.
job by
There you
Earl
go.
Beck over there shielding the ball, and
Okay, back out to
working it back
Kiergaard.
outside.
Taking their time. Kiergaard keeping it back up. Tri-center. Ooh, nice stop by Anderson. Herbeck trying to make another get it turned.
And this is what you like to see, is the press from Harlan to waste the time.
Yep. Nice control at the very end.
And that's a good win for your Harlan Cyclones. Clawing back after Tri-Center tied it and still fighting to get that last goal for the win.
Yep. Did a great job controlling the ball, taking their time. We had some really good insights there, especially keeping it on the outside. Suizo, I think, had probably about 7 shots on goal.
Yeah.
Very great play by actually really the whole team did a great job at moving that ball and keeping it going.
Good job by both teams of girls on a hard-fought game. And
yep.
Again, thanks for listening, and your Harlan Cyclones with a 2-1 victory here at Merrill Field. Thank you again to all our sponsors. We'll catch you next time.
Yep. Have a good evening.